Hey, I'm Raymond. You're watching RPadTV, and we have a very different show today. I'm very excited about it. Joining me today is Mac, one of my usual co-hosts for this. But we have
Hey, everybody.
we have a young person today. This is all new, uncharted territory. It won't be the ramblings of like multiple middle-aged men talking about nonsense. We have Lexi today. This is Mac's daughter. I'm very excited to have you on the show, Lexi.
Thank you. I'm
Yes.
excited to be here.
Fantastic.
We needed a alternate young woman's opinion on K-pop Demon Hunters.
I think
no matter what, no matter how close Ray and I get, it's just not going to be right.
That's true. I mean, Lexi's making history here. I think this is our first young guest and our first female guest, which is not great after 124 episodes. I thought I would have more females on.
We had to reach out of bounds, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there are some that have canceled on me, which is what women typically do to me. But
is Derpy Cat the name of the actual animal, by the
it
way?
is. It is okay. Derpy and Sussie are the names. And if you haven't figured it out, we are talking about K-pop Demon Hunters today, which is not in Mac's wheelhouse, but I wanted to throw it to him anyway. But it's something that's great for young women. So I was really interested to get Lexi's perspective. Why don't we just jump right into it with 5 reasons why K-pop Demon Hunters rules. I'm going to kick things off with the story. Max, since this was really different from you, what did you think of the story in broad terms?
So what's funny is I mentioned this earlier before we started, but like I don't know if I would have caught on to these had I not read your kind of notes for today's show beforehand. But like definitely I see the correlations to like a Frozen and Empire Strikes Back, things like that. Like I can see those movies influencing what I just saw. But in terms of the story, like I was saying, like the story that begins is not the story where the movie ends. It's a very long journey. And like, I started off watching and I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, Ray, like I was mad at you for a good 15 minutes earlier. And then now finish it. And like I said, I don't feel like I wasted my time. The story is like, it just kind of comes back around and it does pull you in if you're not in immediately.
Right. And even if you didn't like it, it's such a massive phenomenon that I think it's something you should be aware of, just to have your finger in the pulse.
Like, I didn't know. I remember we were talking about. I thought it was like a series. I didn't even know it was a movie.
Right. And for those of you who watch this show but may not be familiar with K-pop Demon Hunters, it is the most successful thing on Netflix ever for original series. They got nominated for a bunch of Grammys. Mm-hmm. It's breaking all kinds of records on YouTube and Spotify. I think Golden just crossed 1 billion streams this week, which is nothing what I was expecting at all. That's kind of crazy. So Lexi, how did the story resonate with you?
I originally I was not into it before I even before I watched it. I was never like into K-pop, so I didn't even I had zero interest. I was like, what the hell is this? But my friend sat down with me, forced me to watch it. And it was actually it was a lot. The themes and the messages that were in it were a lot deeper than I was expecting, because I was really just expecting it to be a kids show.
Who made you watch it?
Paige.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
I don't know what that means, but I will take your word for it, unless you want to provide details.
Paige is our other friend who watches a bunch of weird stuff. Nice.
Yeah. So what Mac was referring to before, I mean, the story has a lot of broad concepts that we've seen before. Like with Rumi, she's been taught to hide her feelings. So it immediately made me think of Frozen, like conceal, don't feel.
Yeah.
The big scene, and there will be spoilers, so get ready, guys. Like Jinu's sacrifice at the end. I'm like, I remember when Darth Vader did this in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, but I didn't get teary-eyed when Darth did it.
That's because he was gross and ugly.
On the outside,
yes,
and on the inside. But
it's different when two beautiful people are in this scene, because then you get the feels. But also, the girls, they all come from different backgrounds, so that it almost reminded me of like a James Gunn thing where you talk about found families and how they bonded together and their conflicts. So I like that it has these broad stories that we're all familiar with, but it packages them in a different way. Like I know a little bit about Korean mythology just from my friends, and I annoyed the hell out of them with questions from this. Like, is this thing true? Is this design real? And so much of it is accurate, both in terms of Korean mythology, but also K-pop history, which we will get into a little bit later.
Is Derpy Cat animal character from Korean history or
mythology? Yes. For the Korean aristocrats, like tigers were like a powerful animal. So they would always have them in their paintings and drawings and picture them as pets, even though real tigers will just bite your head off.
I feel like the look of that animal's face is like essentially if my brain had a face, that's what it would look like.
Derpy.
Yeah, just very strange looking.
Would your wife be Sussie then, the bird?
With the hat, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Sussie is also drawn from Korean mythology, which is also very cool.
I just love that. He's like, I made it for the hat. I made it for the bird keeps wearing it.
Yeah, the bird keeps stealing it. So I like that the story itself is something that's easily identifiable. You don't necessarily have to like K-pop, like Lexi's not a fan, but she was still able to enjoy the movie. And Mac, this isn't really your thing at all, but there are still points of it that draw you in. So I like the broad appeal.
I don't know if I would have ever on my own just like flipping through been like, you know what, I gotta watch this. Like if you didn't tell me to, I don't think I ever would have actually watched it. And
I'm glad I did. Just like how you made me watch Grandma's Boy.
Oh yeah.
And I really enjoyed that. I am grateful for that.
It's funny.
Another aspect of the series that I wanted to get are the BTS stories. And I'm not talking about the Korean boy band. I'm talking about the behind the scenes stories, which I'm more familiar about this because I'm kind of a nerd with these people. But EJ, who is the woman that provides the singing voice for Rumi, she was actually in the K-pop trainee system, but she didn't make it. And, that kind of messed with her, made her all depressed. If you're not familiar with what K-pop trainees go through, they start as like young teens and they train for like 12 to 16 hours a day in singing and dancing and languages. And it's a really intense thing. It can leave a lot of people.
Beach, man. I'm just kidding.
I don't know about that, but you see, you make money there. Like a lot of
sorts of singing and dancing when nobody's looking.
But you make money. Like a lot of K-pop trainees end up in debt, so it's almost like a college thing. But EJ didn't make it as a trainee. Kind of got depressed. Became a songwriter for other K-pop idols, and now she's like the face of this massive, massive thing, which I think is immensely cool. Maggie Kang, who's one of the directors of the movie, she wanted to make like a Korean version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was her goal with this. Like K-pop wasn't even in the picture when she originally thought of the story. But then as K-pop got bigger and bigger here with BTS and Blackpink, that became kind of like the behind the scenes thing of this. I want to talk about the characters in K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, we have so many cool characters to choose from. I mean, Lexi, out of the Huntrix girls, who was your favorite and who would you want to be besties with?
I liked Mira just because like I myself am not a super outwardly emotional person, so I felt like I could connect with her on that level.
Nice.
She reminded me of Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
She reminded me of Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, the deep voice and the kick-ass attitude.
Yep.
And how about besties? Out of
probably Zoey.
Yeah.
I like her energy.
Yeah, I like that she's the weird one.
I like that. I think Zoey, because when they would show their like facial animations change into like excited or rage, hers was always the best.
Yeah. And who would you want to be besties with, Mac?
Probably the stupid cat.
That works too. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
I'm
feel
going
like-
with Zoey is my favorite. I like that she's dopey and goofy. I like that she thought Saja boys were magicians at first.
Mhm.
And I love that she's Korean American, so that makes her a little different from the other girls. Like I grew up with that dichotomy of not being, Asian enough for my relatives in Asia and not American enough for my friends in America. So that's something that resonated with me. But as for besties, I would want Mira because she would have my back and she would kick anybody's ass for me.
Mhm.
I would feel very good if she.
You feel safe.
Yes. She makes me feel safe and loved. Lexi, out of the supporting characters, there's so many cool ones to choose from. I mean, did any of them stand out for you? Whether it was, the doctor?
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I love Bob. I
Yes.
think he's wonderful.
Hi, Bobby. Love how they all say that. He's a good manager. He's their manager. Yeah.
Yeah.
And another fine role from Dr. Ken. God, that guy's been in so many awesome things. That Hangover, Community. I don't even remember the first time I saw him. It might have been Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Ken Jeong?
Yeah.
I think it's like, the breakout role though was The Hangover.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I saw him in smaller stuff before that. How about you, Mac? Out of the supporting guys,
I'm going to change mine to a character that I like the least.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Saja boy that had all the hair. And
Mystery. Can't see his face.
I hate everything about that. I don't know why. It literally is the anti-DNA to me. Yeah.
I mean, aside from abs, they're all the same character model. So
right. It's the same thing, just with very cheaply done facial hair differences, and it's like when you build your character in an RPG.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't I like them all. I'm gonna go with Romance as my favorite because he has heart-shaped hair, which I think is really impressive. He's the one all the way to the right. How about you, Lexi?
I liked Mystery. I liked the hair over the face. It left so much to the interpretation.
Did you have a least favorite? Was it Baby?
I kind of hated the rest of them.
Oh, wow.
I hated all of them, but I actually hated that guy the most.
Even when Zoey exposed his face, or actually his back is to the camera.
Yeah.
I like that at the end, Mira kills Abs by cutting his head.
Yes.
Me too.
That's a great painter. Oh, the popcorn eyes. I mean, I love that. And it's something so goofy and dopey that you couldn't do it in live action, but it absolutely works for animation. I don't know. I want to do popcorn eyes, but it is not really possible in this world.
Can't do it in this thing.
I've tried, but it's messy with the butter and the popcorn. It's not working.
Let's see who else was good characters. Again, the animal, whatever, the derpy cat.
Yes, Derpy and Sussie. And even though I thought derpy was a banned word that we're not supposed to use anymore, but apparently it's cool in the world of K-pop demon hunters. Lexi, I want to talk about your room for a second. Before, when you had the light turned off, it looked like you were in a hostage situation.
We like to keep them on their toes.
Just want to make sure, do you have to hold up one of those signs, help me signs?
I do.
No, I fear for anybody who messes with our girls. They're both very feisty.
Excellent. They're both Mira?
They're both, I would worry about the person who entered our house.
Oh, I like that.
If Nikki were a K-pop demon character, if she were one of the three, who would she be?
Oh, Nikki would be Mira for sure.
Oh, I see.
Going after the dude with the abs? Are you kidding me? Come on.
So is
my younger daughter, her younger sister, is boy crazy, and all she likes are the cute male model guys at school who are
abs. Abs are a must-have.
Yeah.
For her.
Okay, now we're going to go on a slight tangent here, but now that we have Lexi, I need to know, do women your age find the guys in BTS attractive? Because they all look like really fruity to me.
Soft men.
I mean, I know some people do. I'm not friends with a lot of people who are into K-pop,
Okay.
so it's hard. Like, I can't say for certain,
But is
like,
that like
I
a
know people. I see like edits to them on like Instagram, so
Ah.
people like them. I like, just not me.
Is that a thing though? Like with the, I don't know.
Is that
How
a
do you
look
describe
that
their
you try to
hair?
aspire to?
Yes, that's a better way to say it.
Their
Like
hair.
Yeah. And their overall look, because it almost reminds me like when your dad and I growing up, like hair metal was a big thing in the 80s, and a lot of those guys looked really feminine. And it almost reminded me of how feminine some of the BTS guys look, except for V, because he's the best one.
Yeah, I mean,
I see. I don't know. Like, some girls are into that. I don't
not
know.
your thing.
It's just, yeah. I think they just try to make them look marketable.
Yeah.
And another tangent while you're still here, can you explain?
Daughter of a marketer. So.
Can you explain like broccoli hair to me? Because it always looked stupid to me.
Wait, like,
Are you talking about cabbage or
like
banana?
cabbage hair, like banana hair?
Is that what it's called?
It's called cabbage or banana. You get one or the other.
It's bad. Like, it's just bad.
Okay, see, that's like, because I totally don't get it. Like,
No,
and
guys
this
will
one-
walk around my school and think they're the coolest people ever, and it's just like, no.
wow. So they project the energy when they have the hair.
Oh yes.
Wow.
I don't even know where I send this video to you, Ray, but you just got to Google cabbage and banana, and it's a video about these two kids who have the most explicit cabbage haircut and or banana haircut doing a rap video, and it's terrible. But it'll set the record straight for you.
And last tangent. Well, no, last tangent for now. We'll have more.
I'm going to tangent right now too, by the way.
Do women your age find Pete Davidson attractive? Because I don't get it.
Wait.
Do you know who Pete Davidson is, Lex?
No, I don't. Let me Google.
He's from Saturday Night Live.
He used to be engaged to Ariana Grande.
Like young
He's
or now?
He's like 20s, late 20s, early 30s, maybe.
I think he's still in his 20s because he started like really young. I think he was like 20.
Oh, him.
Yes. The face is telling me a lot. So.
I don't. I'm
The-
sure some people do.
The most accurate description I heard is like he just looks like drugs.
He does.
That's
But
great.
some people like that. That's
Yeah,
just-
I'm not saying that's a bad look. I'm just saying like that's like you look at him, you're like drugs. Like that's.
I mean,
the accurate response.
women in general love him. He's dated a lot of
For his
famous women.
personality, though, he makes up anything that he doesn't have in looks. He certainly makes up for just being probably fun, pleasant to be around. You know,
Well, Ariana said he has a massive schlong,
well,
but she's like 4'11", so everything's massive to her.
and then
Your tangent?
No, I did, and I was gonna say one of the cabbage or banana funny things was that Lexi's sister had a guy. They were only ever just friends, but the first time he came over, I was the only one here, and my wife was gone. She was still teaching, and he came over, and I had just as a joke, I told my wife he's gonna have, like, I'm just guessing he's gonna have the worst hair ever. And he showed up, and it's like that scene. I don't know, like pick a scene from any movie, like the Austin Powers mole with Fred Savage. Like his hair was so bad that I was just locked in and just like, and then I like pretty sure I'm on poker face for it. But eventually they went to go just hang out and do whatever. And I was texting Michelle, I'm like, it's so much worse than I ever could have thought it was gonna be.
Oh, but father, he had abs.
Did he have abs?
Apparently.
Wow.
Yes. So, anyways, that's my tangent. I'm done now.
Well, no, I will make you go on another tangent. Let's take a quick ad break. Mac, I know you want to give too much away, but is there anything you can tease about Turtle Beach's Black Friday happenings?
We having a big sale. A lot of things, a lot of good discounts. I don't know specifics like off the top of my head, but like I know that
He knows
a ton. I know there's like a freaking sheet somewhere that I could just go look at. I'm just lazy. No, there's lots of good deals coming, and if you need it, that's where to get it, and that's when to get it.
go to the Turtle Beach site and sign up for their e-newsletter, and you will know right away when the Black Friday sales start happening.
Yeah, and everything's starting early too. By the way, it's like things are gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean that's just how things are now. I mean they sell goddamn pumpkin spice lattes in August.
Right.
There's nothing autumnal about August at all.
We actually end up having like pumpkin muffins in the house throughout the entire year. So like pumpkin stuff is always.
Why is that?
Because my wife goes to Trader Joe's and buys the pumpkin muffins because she loves them, and then they're always here. And I'm actually a hater of pumpkin flavor and pumpkin spice and all that stuff. So the muffins are literally the only thing that I'll ever eat that has pumpkin in it.
I used to like pumpkin scones until like the pumpkin spice latte became this massive
pumpkin pie. Can't do it.
And I generally hate Starbucks in general, but for some reason I collect Starbucks mugs from around the world. This one's from France.
Did you get the bear one that everybody's going knucking futz for right now?
No, I don't know that one. I actually have the Hawaiian pineapple one too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think we have that one.
I think we have that one too.
Nice. I have two of them. I have the glass and the plastic one.
Ah.
Lexi, what is your coffee order of choice?
I hate coffee. I don't drink it. Yeah.
But
Tea?
what's your Starbucks order of choice then? Because it's not all
just a chai latte.
Okay. Chai is a fine beverage. Oh wait, I have to do my promos as well. Yeah. Guys, if you want to support the show, go to Amazon.com and search for RPadTV. You can get some of these cool logo shirts. We have this shirt, which is Mac's favorite. I have friends everywhere.
I feel like I want to wear that every time, but then if I do, people are going to think I only have one shirt.
I support this because, and I will tell you why. Okay, this is a stupid tangent. There was a period in college where I wore the same outfit every day, but I had like 7 of the same shirt.
Yeah, you're like the Homer Simpson closet.
That's exactly because I wanted to be a cartoon character. That was my logic.
Okay.
And it's kind of stupid.
They say though, like didn't like Steve Jobs from like Apple, didn't he like basically just have a closet full of black turtletnecks and whatever, like same pants? He just like never had to pick what he was gonna wear because it was the same every day.
Yeah, jeans, New Balance. I mean,
I pretty much do the same thing, but it very like I just wear the same jeans a lot, and then I have 17 different iterations of every Turtle Beach T-shirt that I've made since I started working here.
I mean, fashion is hard, and this takes like the guesswork out of it. And I mean, fashion can be fun. I get why people are into it. I'm good with just shoes and picking different kinds of shoes. That's enough for me. But
every once in a while, if you ever buy like upgrade and buy like a really nice quality, expensive like a T-shirt or a hoodie, and you touch like the fabric, and it's just like, oh, this is what people feel like 24/7.
Yeah,
another level.
It's good and bad though, because when I feel the fabric, I'm like, this is what heaven must be like.
Yeah.
And then all my other shirts suck.
Yep. You just look at the pile of shirts on the ground, and you're like, mm-mm.
It's like you're not as soft as that one.
Yeah.
Lexi, on a scale of 0 to 10, rate your dad's everyday fashion. This will be a
-2. You're on the spot here, Lex. Your allowance is on it.
I think like.
So let me answer for you. I have very easy attire. I have a look that's pretty. I wear jeans. I wear jeans and a hoodie. That's basically what I wear all the time.
That is a fine look. Although for SoCal, hoodies are, I don't know. I was always hot in LA when I lived there. Too hot for hoodies.
Now it's weird because I've gone from like never ever being cold ever to now I'm cold all the time. I think it's probably part of aging, but so I always have a hoodie on. I'm always cold now.
Interesting.
I even have a little floor heater in my office for when like the winter days come and I'm like freezing in the desk and trying to like type and do all stuff. So
all right. I successfully bombed my promo. So buy this shirt, boys and girls. It's cool. I actually tried to submit this as a phone case, and for some reason it got banned from Amazon, even though the shirt is available. Makes no sense. It's not my world. I'm just living in the world of Amazon, Google, Apple, and the other 4 companies that control everything.
Yeah.
So back to our show. I mean, we can't talk about K-pop Demon Hunters without talking about the music. And this was interesting to get your guys' perspective as people who are not into K-pop. But Lexi, what did you think of the music in general? And did you have a favorite song or songs?
In general, I thought it was really good. Like I sing, so I have a lot of respect for like the music industry. But I liked Golden just because it was fun for me to sing.
Oh, you have that range? It's pretty hard. Wow,
yeah,
that's awesome.
She can sing. Like Lexi's a performer, so
very cool.
Yeah, I didn't know. I still don't know any of the songs or their names. I don't think I'll be driving anywhere in the next few days and belting out any lyrics or songs from the movie. But what I did get, and it's from kind of what you put in the script for today's show, is I definitely got that same vibe and feeling from some of the bigger songs from Frozen that basically like a lot of people walked away and like they're out singing them all the time. I can see why people really like the music from this movie. In a similar vein.
So nothing was memorable or stood out for you?
No, I could not even hum anything from that show right now. Like,
I think, Lexi, you should blast like Soda Pop like 24/7 there
sure.
and get it stuck in your dad's head.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with Lexi. Golden was my favorite song. Just partially, I love the song itself. I love how it like re-cements the friendship of the girls. And then it's not in the video version on YouTube, but in the movie scene, the whole climax with Jinu's sacrifice. I just thought it was such a cool.
So is that the song that's at the end?
Yeah.
I like that. So now, okay, I still don't remember that song. I remember at the end, like, I like this song, but I don't know like what it is.
I mean, Soda Pop, I love that it was stupid and vapid, and like a lot of BTS songs are, and it was kind of a reflection of the demons. They're not supposed to be,
Smart.
a lot of the songs like for both Golden and This Is What It Sounds Like. This Is What It Sounds Like is the song at the end. That's my fault. It's about the girls and their experiences and what they're going through. So there was a nice contrast between these girls singing emotional songs that tell stories, as opposed to these doofus demons singing about soda pop and equating it to women. So I like that contrast. The song at the beginning from the airplane, How It's Done, that was actually produced by Black Label, Teddy Park, who does a lot of Blackpink songs. So it sounds so much like a Blackpink song that when I first heard it, I'm like, hey, I know this. And then when I found out that Teddy Park produced it, I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Tangent. So in the beginning, the demons chop up their plane and they jump out into the stadium. Where does the rest of the plane go, and how many people did it kill?
That's a different movie.
No. So the plane has to go somewhere.
Maybe that's the sequel.
Okay.
Like the epilogue.
Yeah.
I mean, did that occur? I mean, I think about stupid stuff like that all the time, but the first time I saw it. Okay, see, so it's not just me.
We're all like-minded.
You can't leave half a plane flying in the sky. Presumably they're in Seoul, because I think like 90% of South Korea's population is there. Or maybe that's why the plane can just go like fly off, because it wasn't really hitting anybody.
It's funny.
Theories. But yeah, I like the music. I like the variety of music. I like that it was positive, and I also like they got all these amazing artists to do it. And going back to EJ, she co-wrote a lot of these songs, which again is a credit for her. Another side story with EJ, she was actually not supposed to be the singing voice for Rumi originally. She recorded the tracks as placeholder, but the director, Maggie Kang, was like, this is you. Like, you have to do this. And Maggie says that EJ's singing was big reason why the movie got greenlit. So again, I'm so happy for her second career.
Yeah, cool.
And the last reason, we touched on some of this stuff before, I like that how much Korean mythology is in this, and it's there if you want to learn about it, but if not, that's fine too. Like,
I didn't pick up on much of that, like aside of the the exposition on like the demons at the very beginning. I didn't get like a whole hook
okay,
that something that I need to go like look into.
you don't have to. I mean, I like that it's there, and I like the authenticity that Maggie Kang was going for. Like, if you look at the Saja boys and their demon form,
Mm-hmm.
and they
You
are
saw that
wearing,
air in his demon form. Check.
so this character design is actually based on the Korean version of the Grim Reaper.
The Slender Man.
Yeah. So I like that they pulled that. And now in my head, they're wearing large versions of Sussie's hat. So that's just silly. Like, even Derpy, we talked about before, being based on the tigers and a lot of Korean lore and artwork.
My brain had an expression. That's what it would be.
I love Derpy. I mean, I bought the T-shirt and baseball jersey, so that's how much I love Derpy. Even that montage in the beginning when they explain what the demon hunters are, and they show the demon hunters from the past, that's actually based on a lot of real life acts. Like the Kim sisters were inspired the ones from the 50s and 60s. They were actually a pretty big deal in America. They played a lot in the Ed Sullivan Show. They had a residency in Vegas.
Right.
The Sunlight Sisters, which was Celine's group, they're like from the 90s. They're kind of based on this K-pop girl band called SES. So I like that it implements like Korean mythology, but also a shocking amount of K-pop history, which is also very cool.
I think the angriest I got at you while I was watching the show, Ray, was at some point in the early on of the movie, you find out like the plot is that they're gonna start a boy band to counter the other band, and that's where I was like, "Oh, come on, fucking hell, Raymond! Seriously, this is what you want me to watch?" And I was like ready to turn it off at that point. But
It's genius.
I stuck with it.
My niece gets mad at me now because I tell her she knows BTS also, so I'm like, you know, BTS are really demons, and she's like, no, they're not, and she gets really mad.
Prove it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, that Jin don't look right to me. By the way, I mentioned before that V is my favorite member of BTS, and the reason why is like I have a thing for one name celebrities.
Prince,
you know, like Cher, Prince. Sting is up there because he named himself after a verb, but V just needs one letter.
Oh, yeah, that's like the laziest of them,
or the most impressive,
or the most well thought out.
Bothered with these other letters. He's just V.
Yep,
I don't know.
That's
I think
funny.
That's. I forgot. I mentioned this to you, Mac, off camera, but we forgot to mention that in addition to the women of Huntrix, it's almost like we got like three sets of women to be fans of.
Yeah,
like we have the actual characters from the movie, but we also have the three women that did their voice acting, and they're all did a phenomenal job. Like Zoe's cacaw battle cry just is stuck in my head. And we also have the three women that do their singing, and they're just blowing up. They were, I think, last month where they were on Fallon performing. They were nominated for.
You don't have hair handlebars like that unless you're going big. So
yes, or Brave, and she's almost doing that thing where that Mira wore at that fashion show. Where what is it? She wore like a sleeping bag or
yeah,
something.
yep.
Yes. Like I cannot pull that off, but Audrey Nuna can. So if you're not familiar, from left to right, that is EJ Ray Ami, who stage name is after two anime characters, and with a, what did you call her, handlebar hair, Mac?
Yeah, it looks like a handlebar for like
Yeah.
motorcycle or something.
That is Audrey Nuna, who obviously has the boldest fashion sense. So Lexi, as a singer, were you impressed by the performances that these women gave in the movie?
Yeah, I was. I thought they were
They
really cool.
sing big.
Yeah.
Their voices are like a lot bigger than them. They went really, and it's like same thing from Frozen, right? You don't expect some of those voices to come out of some of those people.
For Idina Menzel, for me, yes, because I saw her on Rent when it was on Broadway. And then, I knew her from that. Obviously, from Wicked, she's blowing up again. And, Frozen, she had massive success. But what is the short blonde woman's name in Frozen? Kristen Bell.
Oh.
It's Spade. I did not know Kristen Bell could sing until I saw Frozen. So
yeah.
So that was very cool. Tangent time. Lexi, top 3 vocalists that you admire.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
See, this is fun for me.
I'd say Sutton Foster. She's a really big Broadway actor. She's really good. I have to come up with 3.
There are no wrong answers. Only smart ones and dumb ones.
Except Sutton Foster.
I don't know.
No, that's cool.
I need to look at my playlists.
If you think of anything, feel free to interrupt.
I will.
Yeah. Oh wait, Mac, you play drums. I play guitar. I think we should exploit Lexi to start a band.
I dabble with the drums. It's more like Animal after a meal, powered up by sugar.
Yeah, but that's a lifestyle. I like that. I don't think great drumming does not have to be complex. It can be, but if you just get like a solid groove, I think.
So what's funny is the younger sister and I just watched Step Brothers yesterday. The other day. And so two things. A, at any given point, I can just text my wife Boats and Hoes or send her the video, and that'll make everybody's day because we always have a good laugh about that. But so the end of Step Brothers, he does the Andrea Bocelli song, and so I was like, I could play that drum. I could play the drums that he's playing along in the background with that. And so then yesterday, and during my lunch break, I just went and put on Andrea Bocelli in the garage, just started playing the drums, just like Dale from Step
Boats and Hoes.
Boats and Hoes.
Fantastic movie. For more drum humor, I highly recommend checking out Fred Armisen's bit on I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross. It's a 60-second bit on YouTube, and I think it's hilarious.
Okay.
Check that out. There will be a sequel because this is a big, massive, popular movie, but Sony animation takes a long time. I mean, quality animation in general takes a long time. So doesn't look like we'll be seeing anything until 2029.
You think it's going to be that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
They said. I mean, look at the Spider-Verse movies. It takes about...
Yeah, it's 4 years in between.
Yeah. Lexi, what would you want to see in a K-pop Demon Hunters 2?
I don't know. They kind of resolved the main conflict. I would like to see all the demons come back. Because they disappeared. I liked them. I enjoyed their presence. I wanted them to stay. So I would like to see them come back. But maybe
an opera piece at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are clamoring for them to rescue Genu.
He's got to come back.
Genu can stay.
You're over him.
They almost look like nice demons. Said
Maybe
Zoey.
we meet Flabs, the lesser-known brother of Abs.
Oh, this is when I thought of you in the fight scene at the spa. You remember they're fighting the water demons?
Yep.
So that reminded me of Brooklyn Nine-Nine when Holt said that Wunsch was killed by a Korean toilet ghost. So it's actually the same word that it's water demon, not toilet ghost, but that is how Holt interpreted it. So
that scene reminded me of the Deadpool scene when he's killing all the
me too.
Bad guys in the high rise / what's it called, the bathhouse, right? Deadpool's killing all the guys in the bathhouse and
yeah.
Father Billy, yeah.
Oh, I did not think of that. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's what reminded me of that. But I can tie Deadpool to anything. So there's,
By the way, I want to continue this trend. It can be Boats and Hoes or anything, but when I was in like grade school and high school, I had like two really good friends where we would just randomly blurt out random movie lines. And we thought it was hilarious, and I think everyone should do this. Like, one of our favorites was from. Do you know the movie Real Genius with
Of
Val
course.
Kilmer?
Yeah.
So we would randomly just go, "Are you saying I'm going to end up in the steam tunnels?" So just stuff like that. Just say it randomly, say it loud.
Real
And
Genius is such a good movie.
Val Kilmer was like the coolest person ever.
Yeah, that like
at
Top
that
Secret
stage.
made him.
That Top Secret.
Top Gun,
Yeah.
obviously. Like,
Well, I wasn't into Top Gun. Like all my friends were, but I'm like, this is a no offense to both you guys, but I'm like, this is like a white people thing. Like I don't get it. Like
Top Gun is a white dude thing?
I didn't like it either.
Lexi's not white. Like to me, growing up, the two white people things were Top Gun and Grease. Like I just did not.
I hate Grease. And like I don't think I've actually ever bothered to watch the entire movie because I kind of feel like Grease to a little bit of a degree how I felt going into watching the Demon Hunters movie, but I just kind of stuck it out after they decided they were going to have a boy band challenge them.
So getting back to our topic, I love our tangents. So one of the things that I wanted to see more in K-pop Demon Hunters was Celine, their mentor. Apparently there were more scenes with her that were cut, and there was a song with Celine and Rumi that got cut entirely.
Was that the mentor who basically told Rumi to hide her marks?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And her singing voice is Lea Salonga, who is a Filipino legend. She did the voice of Princess Jasmine in Aladdin. She did a lot of Disney voices, and when I was growing up, she was pretty much the only famous Filipino in American culture. So she was like our girl. And
All right.
I was disappointed that she was cut from this movie. She's still listed in the credits, but I hope we get to learn more about Celine. Like some people have dark ideas, like they're theorizing that Celine was actually the one that killed Rumi's mom. And as Rumi's mom is dying in her arms, she promises to take care of Rumi. I don't know. But although some of the fan fictions get really disturbing and dark, which is kind of, I thought the scene where
That's kind of fan fiction though, is going to places where most people won't. So
yeah, but you're also not going to get something as massively appealing as this.
right, it's not going to get published, but you know.
Like I thought it was dark when Rumi asked Celine to kill her. Like I'm like I was not prepared for that, and I automatically thought of my brother and his wife. I'm like, oh, how did you guys?
Automatically thought about killing your brother and his wife?
No, I wanted to know, and I still haven't asked them because I kind of want to do it in person. I want to ask them how they dealt with that scene as parents of young children. Yeah, like my niece is still in single digits.
Okay.
My nephew is just a little bit older than that, but that was pretty heavy. Like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't expecting it to take
how they dealt with the conversation of suicide or murdering your child?
Well, no, just when Rumi's like, kill me. And I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be like a kid's thing. So
Right, not very Disney friendly.
yeah, I don't know. Did that surprise you?
In hindsight, now you bring it up, I could see it kind of maybe dancing that line of like what's appropriate, what's not appropriate for that audience, for that kind of movie and all that stuff. But I don't remember how they handled it. I mean, obviously, like, you know, she didn't kill her, but like, I don't remember that, like, that sequence very, like, specifically in the movie. But it didn't strike me as like it shouldn't be there. It just was like, huh.
No, it made sense narratively for sure,
Yeah.
but just as something that's geared towards younger people in general, I'm like, whoa, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a strange one for me.
As for the sequel, Mac, where would you like them to go, or what would you like them to explore?
Don't have a particular care one way or another. I think if I wanted to like add a humorous layer to it or something, we should explore origin of Derpy Cat and the bird, how they came into the picture, and get like real down to the nitty gritty on their involvement.
That's true. I like how they kind of just latched on to the Huntrix girls at the end, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, you killed our master, or our master died saving you. I guess we'll hang on now.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they could make him more of like an Eagly type character. That's more of like a main character in the cast.
That could be cool too. But I want to thank both of you for joining me in this conversation. I was very happy to be talking about this movie. It's just such a massive cultural phenomenon that whether you like K-pop or whether you like animation, it's just something that you kind of have to be aware of. Mm-hmm. And to me, it reminded me of Harry Potter back in the day, where, you know, everyone's like, you got to read these Harry Potter books, man. They're awesome. I'm like, yeah, well, whatever.
That's kind of it. I was late to Harry Potter, just like I was late to K-pop Demon Hunters. And I put watching this movie off until the very last possible minute before.
Right. Right. And by the time I'm reading my second Harry Potter book, I'm like, wow, this stuff's awesome.
So fun fact, tangent, by the way. When Michelle and I met, I was not a big reader. Like, I knew how to read, but like I just never read for like pleasure or leisure.
Right.
And it blew her mind. Like, she was like, "How?" And I was like, it does. Like, I see movies and video games as my medium of delivering a story. And she's like, "Books are so much better." And I was like, "Oh." And then so finally she's like, "You should try Harry Potter." And so that was like the first book series I actually ever read. And I started as an adult. I must have been like 20 something years old at this point in life. And I was like, oh yeah, this isn't so bad. And then I went through all that, and then I went through all Lord of the Rings books, and like then now I just read everything I can.
So Harry Potter was your gateway book.
It was.
Then you moved on to harder books.
Yep. Then I moved on to Lord of the Rings. Skipped through all the singing sections. I remember that.
Nice. So go to turtlebeach.com. You're going to find some excellent Black Friday deals there soon. Go to Amazon, buy an RPadTV shirt. Lexi, is there anything you want to promote?
No.
Yes.
Right. Lexi is, what are you, assistant directing?
Oh, wait. Yes, if you're in the Long Beach area, come see the children that I assistant direct. Their show is on Saturday at Hamilton Middle School, and they've been working very hard, and they're quite wonderful.
Cool. Tell me more about the show. What are they doing? Like a holiday pageant?
They're doing Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'm not sure if you've seen that movie.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're really cute. They're really good. So. Yeah,
there's a really cool. You can Lexi tell more about this, but there's a really cool thing out here. It's called Act Out, and it's a free.
Oh, yes.
Like
we're a nonprofit organization, and our goal is aiming to be like because other theater companies cost like $200 just to audition, but ours is like our whole show is completely free.
Do they have a website or anything I can point to?
Oh yes, actoutlb.com.
Yeah. So what was it last year? Last year, Lexi's been doing Act Out for a few years now, and then last year she got asked to be a member of the junior board. So she's part of the younger group of performers that actually help move things forward,
like a youth leadership program.
Make decisions about what happens next and how things are going, along with the older board members.
Did I spell it right? Look at that instant ticker. Yes, go to Act Out LB. It almost reminds me of Chad Smith, the drummer from the Chili Peppers. He has a charity called Little Kids Rock.
Okay, yeah.
Where he helps out.
It's like School of Rock, basically.
Yeah, but he provides instruments as well.
Okay, cool.
Although how people mistake him for Will Ferrell.
Yes. Yeah.
So Will Ferrell was pretending to be Chad Smith, and he's like, yeah. So what we do at Little Kids Rock is we take instruments from young children and we burn them in front of them. So it was so mean but funny.
Well, that's our kind of funny though.
So guys, next week's show, I'm going to be hopefully joined by Carlos to talk about Now You See Me, Now You Don't, the third movie in the Now You See Me franchise, and probably the worst one because these things just tend to get worse.
Deteriorate.
I will still watch
seen
it.
both of them, and I need to go back and rewatch both first because I don't remember them really for shit.
I like them. They're not great movies, but they're like fun and stylish and done.
Yeah.
They remind me of like Ocean's 11 with magic.
Yeah, and Dave Franco.
And Dave Franco. I love in the studio that Dave Franco had the conceit like to pretend that he was really a sorcerer. So
Yes.
I think that's great. And still jealous that Dave Franco got such a gorgeous wife, the talented and awesome Alison Brie.
Oh yeah. It's like, who was it again?
And yeah, and that should wrap up our November before Thanksgiving. And then December will be time for our best of awards. We're going to be talking about our favorite games, movies, and TV shows of the year. And hope you can join us for that. Thanks for watching RPadTV. Mac, always great to see you. Lexi, if there's anything you ever want to drop by and talk about to give a young woman's perspective on, and give the people a break from rambling like middle-aged men, you are always welcome to come back. And we'll see you next time on RPadTV. I'm going to make hearts out of thin air like a Saja boy. Look at that. Bye.